Hello and welcome to another episode of Minneapolis by Night, Werewolf Edition. So we have today on the Windswept Frost, Jasmine. She's been having a fairly eventful day. She went and she had a discussion with the Forge Master of the Sept, and she's kind of been talking through the pack link with Riot and Erebus, and she just kind of asked if they'd like to do some training with weaponry, since they're going to be getting some fairly soon. And we can just say that Erebus was hunting or something where she can't make it.
She's busy having bad dreams.
Yeah, that works.
Because that's what she does. So, where is Jasmine on the Sept?
She'd be somewhere around, like, near the cabins on the Sept. She's probably just standing there with two, like, about sword long, like, length sticks, twirling them around, just kind of. Her eyes are really in focus as she's saying that. She's obviously focusing on talking through the pack link with her pack mates, but she's kind of just standing there waiting.
Good. Should we establish some rules for fighting with these sticks, like how much damage they do? I'm thinking strength plus nothing.
Yeah, strength plus nothing, or strength plus 1. It's going to be bashing anyway, so we regenerate it in a few seconds.
And if you do more than one go, your stick probably breaks. I don't know.
More than likely. Because these are really not like training sticks. They're just kind of sticks she found and whittled.
Yeah. If it's a heavy blow, which 4 damage is a pretty decent blow, and if it's more than that, yeah.
Just no real reason to let them not break on that.
Yeah. So Riot's going to show up, and she's going to say, hey, you want
Got some training sticks. Yep. Little trainings. We'll be getting some new weapons soon.
Cool.
It does stand to note that instead of how Jasmine normally has her hair free flowing, she's actually got it because she has fairly long hair, but she's actually got it tied into like not a ponytail, a knot. I don't know the proper term, but like, okay. Yeah, she's got it tied in like a working bun to keep it out of her way.
A bundle, yes.
So she just kind of shrugs and just tosses one of the sticks casually over to Riot.
Riot will catch the stick.
So I imagine they just establish like some really quick ground rules, like no dirty strikes or anything. Just like very quickly while they're. Sorry, my apologies. While they're standing there.
The cooch of the face, basically.
Sounds good to me. And you do notice Jasmine actually has some jewelry on. She has 2 wristbands. They look actually fairly ornate, Egyptian-style wristbands, like wrist gauntlets, that she has on.
Riot takes and nods. She's like, what do you got there?
Well, these are a gift from my mother. They contain spirits of nobility and calmness. They're not the most powerful, but they serve their purposes.
Right.
And she just kind of smiles at Riot. Still very relaxed. Like, you notice her stance is just, she's got like the stick held down at her side, and in a fairly loose grip. Like, she's obviously not letting it fall, but
Right.
yeah,
A relaxed grip.
yeah, relaxed, and she just slowly like slides one foot forward, and then so last question: rage or no rage?
Oh, the no rage thing.
Sorry, I'm back.
That's okay.
I had to mute for a moment. Oh,
Out of character, I was gonna say we should do this. We should do this vendetta mode style, where we each get a block or
that sounds reasonable to me.
ha 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 ha. Yeah, so we get an attack and we get a dodge, block, parry maneuver.
Mm-hmm. I figure if they're training, like, they're probably giving enough allowances that that'll happen.
Yeah. So Marcus messaged me, and he was like, I read some of the Gathering at the Fire thread. He says, Ian is a dick as a wolf. I'll ever watch this, so it's probably safe to say that.
More than likely. If he doesn't know he was mentioning it, more than likely not.
And if not, well, Ian, you are being a dick as a wolf. It's true.
So
our whole pack was ready to pull some shit there.
Yup. So back in character, Jasmine just nods and steps forward fairly suddenly, just swinging her stick, almost like with real intent. It's more like a casual flick towards Riot. Roll some dice, see how well she does. Oh, she does not. Yeah, it's very casual. My dice show up. They're not showing. Okay, I know what I got to do. She got only one success. I just got to get an overlay up to show my dice.
Okay, I'll roll to parry that.
Okay.
So I'll be using my, even though better at dodging. Yeah, I'm one better at dodging. So should I dodge or should I parry?
Well, it depends on if she wants to do some like really cool stuff. She's only got one success. She only needs one. So if she wants to try and parry, it should be fairly easy.
Yeah, I'll parry. I got to parry, so I parry.
Yeah. And are you doing riposte?
Yeah, I think so.
So it'd be your strength plus 3, I think, for the rollover in damage.
Five dice, I think. You get 1 damage, so
Let's see if she
so
soaks it. I gotta
Or,
check her
no.
stamina.
2 damage. 2 damage, because 1s don't cancel on damage. I forgot that.
Okay. She took at least 1, yeah. So so you slide past her stick as she like swings at you and deliver a welt somewhere on her.
Nice.
Which obviously will heal within a few seconds because it's only bashing, but it stings.
Then Riot moves her sword away, or her stick away, and she gestures for Jasmine to come at her again.
Jasmine just kind of nods and takes up, like, you know, like her fighting stance is like really crouched low with her blade, well, her stick, I call it a blade, held dual grip above her head with the tip pointing at Riot. Almost like you remember, you know, in Star Wars when Obi-Wan did his like one stance with his sword above his head, his lightsaber above his head, kind of like that, except she's crouched and her grip is two-handed. And then she basically from there lunges forward. Oh gosh, that was a good roll, but 1's ruined it. My dice are still not showing. So she got a 1, an 8, an 8, an 8, a 5, and a 1. So she got 1 success again.
Okay.
As she just kind of launches forward from that position in like a stabbing maneuver.
Riot is going to attempt to dodge out of the way. She's going to attempt to sidestep and turn, which she manages to do with 2 successes. And then she's going to take and strike Jasmine's.
Yeah, let me do a test roll to see if you can see my dice.
Sounds good.
They're not coming up. I
Oh,
wonder why.
because I can't see.
Yeah, they're not showing up for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they don't. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I have an overlay up, or I don't have an overlay up.
That shouldn't affect it.
I know sometimes with Manicam it does. Manicam is stupid like that. Let me try turning off Manicam. Throwing. Okay, I see what the issue is. It's not actually throwing up an overlay. So
what if you turn your camera on and off again?
That might work. Let me see.
I only say that because that managed to work with my
well, it's also
my thinger.
Sometimes PNGs won't actually come up as overlays for.
So you have to convert it to a JPEG, maybe.
Yeah, I think I can do that by editing it with GIMP and then saving it as a JPEG.
Yes, you can work.
So just remember how many successes you got on that strike, and I'll roll as soon as I can get where we can all see it. I did not have GIMP started up already. Oops. It does stand to note, like, as you do the parry and come around to hit her, Jasmine's eyes are alight, and she looks like she's enjoying this. Like, she looks like she hasn't had a good fight in a long time.
Nice.
And you actually are getting that feeling through the pack link, actually.
Nice.
Actually, since I'm using GIMP, I can actually edit this really quickly. If you want, you can actually roll for it, just so that it's on camera. She has 6 dice.
Okay.
To try and block it.
Okay, I rolled
action
for mine. I've got 5 to hit you.
Damn.
Question here: do you think the Swift specialty would apply? No, that's just too much.
Well, to hit, like, I'd say more like something like accurate, or that would probably be a bit more applicable.
But either way, I've got 5.
Okay.
Let's see what you've got on me. Did okay. Well, you got 1 success. So I've got 4 on you, 3 carryover. And you've got to soak 3. So what's your soak?
4 dice of soak.
Nice.
Yeah, and she has a specialty, but it doesn't apply.
You took 1 damage to the back.
So she kind of stumbles back or forward.
Oh no, you already tried dodging. Yeah, that's right.
Give me 1 second and I'll tell you. Right back. Gotta do something for my mother. Sorry about that.
Yep.
All right, sorry, I'm back. So yeah, as you kind of whap her on the back, Jasmine stumbles forward, and she's got this grin on her face. She says, "Oh, you're doing good, sister."
Well, roll, she says. We'll see. I did win the last fight I was in.
Oh, do tell.
Did I tell you about that?
I think you mentioned it briefly, but it's always good to hear about fights again, more than once.
For Jasmine to hit her, and she says, "It was with the new Get of Fenris."
Oh, we have a new Geddes, I see.
Yes, she's interesting.
How so?
Well, she's a woman, and she doesn't have a very Germanic look to her.
I see. That could prove interesting indeed.
Yes, she's a theurge, I believe.
Ah, yes. Get theurges are definitely interesting.
I found her late at night. She was working out, and she asked if I wanted to spar, and I said, okay. And we sparred, and I got the first hit on her. I got the second hit on her. She got the third hit in on me, but it barely hurt. And then I got the last 2 hits in on her and knocked her the fuck out.
Ah, that is quite impressive, sister. By defeating a get like that.
Yeah. Well, she was only a theurge, not
True. But still, it is a good feat.
Our pack definitely combat than most out there.
Ah, that is true.
I don't know. I kind of wonder how we would face up against 3 that we usually see around here. What is it? Liam and Katashi?
They are warriors more than us. From what I understand, have the advantage of being a pack, while they are most definitely not.
True. And if we work together, we could take one down and then take the other 2 down without too much effort.
Agreed.
Not that we'll ever have to fight them. Oh,
Hopefully not.
down at the fire the other night, that certainly seemed like that might happen.
It did. They were not very respectful.
No, they really weren't.
I was half expecting Forged in Hellfire to respond.
Her that well, but I think she probably has a good sense of patience.
Hopefully. You can always hope.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's official, I have no overlays.
No?
Nope, they're
No
not
overlays?
actually loading.
No. God damn it.
Oh well. The only thing that's annoying is can't roll dice very well.
Yeah. And roll the dice for you. That's fine.
We can just kind of say they're kind of lightly sparring at this point, and we're talking while I try and figure this out. So, so I did speak to the Forge Master, as you know, about procuring us weapons. What other things have you been doing, sister? What sort of things have you been doing?
Christian, but I spent some time talking to him recently.
Name doesn't quite ring a bell.
Name escapes me for the moment. But he's the new truth catcher of the cairn.
What do you think of him?
I think he's interesting. I don't know if you would like all of his ideas, though.
Her eyes narrow very slightly. What do you mean?
Well, here there was a vampire that showed up on the cairn. Now, I assume that you would, even though full information, that would be your inclination.
It is as Gaia decrees.
Christian believes that we could have learned from it, and from what he told me, it would have been expedient to listen to this vampire. I don't know if you remember the Green Dragon. The vampire had information that had to do with defeating the Green Dragon, which was a pretty epic battle and potentially could have been saved. And so I'm inclined to give his way of thinking some credence, even though I know that probably displeases you.
Matters not whether it displeases me. It's simply what we must. We do what we must in these times. Much that would normally not be considered.
Unfortunately,
Oh, sorry.
yes, exactly. Exactly. You say much that would not considered, we have to consider. Sometimes we have to do something that compromises our values in order to accomplish something greater.
This is true. Unfortunate as it is.
Recently met some others. I deigned not to kill them. Not that I necessarily think I would have been prepared to. Are in town, visited, which is quite an interesting place. I'll tell you about that. But there was Liam, myself, the proprietor, who is a mage, another mage, and then a vampire.
That is definitely sounded like it would be an interesting time.
It was interesting.
Out of character, I'm going to try and reload and see if that helps. I'll be right back. The hangout should stay
Sure.
live. Be right back.
Oh, there you are. If you're talking, I can't hear you. Oh, I can hear something now. I can hear fuzz. Okay. Any
Is
luck?
that better?
Yeah, that's fine.
Awesome. I'm loading the app now to see if it'll work. So she just definitely seems like an interesting thing. What would you make of the situation?
Oh, you want to know what makes it more interesting? She puts her down for a moment. She digs in her pocket and she digs out some small baggies.
What might this be?
So this mage gave me some weed.
How raises? That's interesting.
Yeah, it's kind
Do
of
you think it's
interesting.
enchanted?
I would definitely think it is. I smoked some of it, and it was definitely an interesting high. I don't think it's dangerous, though, but others that I want to run it past first before I make that decision. An elder by the name
That
of
sounds
Senior
wise for
Smoke.
certain.
It's me. I should take in.
She nods. I see. That does make sense.
But
Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you.
You can?
I can.
Is it is that I have no internet connection in the other tab?
Well, you're starting to cut out now. So.
Because damn it.
I hate these kinds of issues.
I know they are quite annoying.
Right?
So I may have to jump in on Chrome if I can get Chrome to work without knowing
Yeah,
that
Chrome
it'll
is
work. So
Chrome is usually what I use for Hangouts. It seems to work pretty well for me.
yeah, I was using this. I was using this other browser that's a bit faster, but it seems it's not actually working.
Yeah, I think Chrome might be the only one that actually supports overlays and stuff like that, because when I was using Firefox, I couldn't use overlays with it. And so I think Chrome just doesn't
Yeah,
let
it
you
might
use
be.
overlays who are using Chrome. Or, yeah.
Okay. Well, let me try jumping in there that way and see if that works.
Okay.
Be right back. Sorry for the technical issues. Do we have any?
It's all good.
No.